video producer, I'm a music producer as well, and I'm going to talk about Windows 10. I'm going to talk about Mac. I'm going to talk about Bootcamp. But I just have to say I did have some drama with my MacBook Pro. It's the 2014 15-inch. It's 16 gigabyte cute Retina display, really nice, right? 256 gigabyte SSD drive. Alright, nice. So, but you know, Mac has Bootcamp. I was dealing with Macs before, back in the 90s, with my music production. 2005, my boyfriend got me a PC. There was a DJ program that I wanted to operate on and it was only PC. I bought an Asus for $400. Fantastic. I started doing cooking shows on that PC. I was using Windows Media Player and a flip camera, and I got on Food Network with that. And I got in the New York Times with a PC and Windows Media Player and a flip plastic little camcorder. Let's stop a moment and say that if your content is really good and it's original and it's real, meaning real, you're providing a service. I do healthy cooking shows. So I just want to say you don't need the top of the line, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars investment to do successful videos on YouTube. You just need a great idea and pretty clear content. But I just want to give you a little story on the Windows. I loved Vista, still have it. I will not get rid of that laptop. That blue, I think it was the Acer. It was so pretty. I got it because it was blue. And I knew it would run my DJ program. I had no idea that I would be venturing into video recording with that PC, that laptop, and have the success that I've had. Now I've had much more success after that. And then it was time to get a new computer and waited till 2014 to get my Mac. Okay, so I had Mac before for audio. It was great, but I never had a laptop Mac. Now, Bootcamp and Retina and Windows, there's a font issue back 2014, 2015. So I dealt with that. So I installed Windows 7 and it was fine, but it wasn't operating fully like Windows for whatever reason, all right? It wasn't giving me all the functionality, and also my Mac side wasn't giving me all functionality. But I kept operating because I like the best of both worlds. There's a Powerdirector program video that I adore, and then I also wanted to get into Final Cut Pro. I wanted to learn, and then my audio programs is Cubase, Steinberg. But I love Cubase because I'm familiar with it, and I've been using Cubase since 1997 or something. Windows 7 on my Mac with Bootcamp was tricky. The font stuff was just a pain. And then the Mac side was kind of weird too. So then with Windows 7 on my Mac, Bootcamp, I upgraded to Windows 10. I bought Windows 8 to reinstall and change from 7 to 8, but I didn't like 8, so I kept it with 7. I upgraded to 10 on my MacBook Pro, Bootcamp, and I love Windows 10. And then there was a problem. I bought this Polaroid Cube, and after I installed and hooked it up to my PC and Mac side, my Mac side went kaput. So I went to the Apple Store twice, and I'm not happy with what happened there, because in the second time that I had to go back, just days later after my first time when my Mac side went down, they accidentally deleted my Windows side. They were very unknowledgeable about Bootcamp. And I find that the Mac store, they offer Bootcamp. Why are you not knowing what could happen in Bootcamp? It's a feature that you have on your Mac. That someone like me is buying the Mac for that feature. So you should know what to do with the Bootcamp scenarios. And the two times that I went, especially the second time, the guy was like, well, I don't know, and he had to talk to other people, and they didn't know, and they didn't know. And this guy was gabbing away at the Apple store, fixed my computer. Yeah, he fixed it all right. Mac is up and going, but he deleted my Windows 10, which was working pretty good. So here I am. I got a full Mac computer. Okay, it's not bisexual anymore. I like bisexuality. I like going both ways, right? Final Cut Pro and Powerdirector. I like that. So, I was like, well, maybe I'll just keep it Mac, I'll buy a separate PC. And I went and I got a separate PC. And I was like, no, wait, I'm returning this PC. So I went back to the Mac. I did an ISO file on Windows 10. I followed all the directions. It wouldn't work. The Windows 10 would get stuck on Realtek audio drivers. I understood that. I researched it, got past that, it installed all the drivers. But then when it restarted and I entered my password, Windows 10 did not recognize the password. It wouldn't let me go further. Then I decided, oh, well, I have Windows 8 that I never fully installed. It hasn't been used. So I installed Windows 8. It was seamless, smooth experience. As soon as I installed Windows 8, I upgraded to Windows 10. My Windows 10 is working phenomenally. fantastically well. Windows 10 is fabulous. The ISO file, I downloaded it, I followed all the directions, it seems to have been working well. That Realtek driver thing, because it's going to stay looping in that Realtek driver. So what you need to do is just let it loop, but go into the Bootcamp folder, go into the drivers, find the Realtek, install it manually. You'll see the whole thing is cute, it's going to do it nice. Then you go into Task Manager, cancel Realtek, right? So it could stop looping, and then it'll install all the other drivers. For a lot of people, that resolved their issue, and they were fully able to operate Windows 10 after that with no problems. On my computer, whatever reason, it would twice. I ran through the whole process, and when it came back to restart for me to log back in with my password, would not take my password. So then when I realized and remembered that I had the Windows 8, and that I went and installed it, perfect installation, no drama. Windows 8 was up and running, and then I was like, wait, right after I installed it, I went to Windows 10, to the Microsoft Store, and I'm like, I'm gonna upgrade for free to 10. Freaking beautiful. I mean, I'm using Windows 10 more than the Mac side. I mean, I do the Mac for the Final Cut Pro. Okay, I have some projects that I'm still working on. I'm gonna finish it, but I love PowerDirector. Love it. I don't know. It's so easy. It's like boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's really an industry standard. They do movies on Final Cut Pro. I mean, you're in this to do good work and then make some side money. I could take a project for somebody and kick it out in Final Cut Pro if they want. But I love PowerDirector. I don't know, it reminds me of Cubase, but the ease of use, I could bang out a project like so. I don't know, the screen, maybe because it's the colors of the screen, the blue, the black, it's a nice little world that I'm in. I mean, I get with it because I do my work. It comes out really well. Their transitions are beautiful. Again, a lot of it more professional looking than PowerDirector. But PowerDirector is ease of use. So what I'm doing is I'm actually doing some things in PowerDirector, and then I bring it into Final Cut Pro, and if the fonts that to me look better, more professional, and the transitions, then maybe I'll do the transitions and finish the project in Final Cut Pro. You get it? Take best of both features and create some really good footage. My name is Junito Perez. I do a cooking show. I'm going to come out of the closet. I do Soraya Sobradowski's cooking show. I am Soraya. And my goal is to come more center. So I am living a male-female world. I am two-spirited. I'll come out on that too, but I am looking to incorporate more of a feminine persona, which is Soraya Sobradowski, which is me. So that's my take. I didn't show you the screen. I just wanted to explain the situation to you so you understand. I hope the Windows scenario with Mac was a little helpful. Windows 8, Bootcamp, perfect. Installed perfectly. DVD in there. Just follow the instructions. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Windows 8, upgrade to 10, and I don't know about you, but I'm having an incredible experience with Windows 10 on Mac. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and if you liked the video, like it. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe, and visit Soraya Sobradad, Soraya Sobreidad, and watch my cooking shows. Alright, bye.